Hello, we are from Group 5 and we will be presenting our insights and recommendations for the hotel data review. We will give a brief introduction of the case, overview of the data wrangling process and general analysis, the 3 key visualizations and insights, as well as a summary and conclusion. We believe that London, a leading tourist and business destination in Europe, presents a big opportunity in the tourism industry, and therefore with this study, we aim to identify, number 1, which are the best locations in London to establish a luxury hotel, 2, what hotel factors make a good and bad stay, and 3, when are the critical periods in a year which affects reviews or ratings. We do this by analyzing a dataset scraped from Booking.com, which consists of 515,000 hotel data across Europe. So first and foremost, there were 3 main steps in our data wrangling process. Step 1. To be able to analyze based on country and city, we extracted these 2 attributes from the address. Then, we subdivided the tags from the tag column into trip type, traveler type, with pet or not, room type, length of stay, and device. Finally, we removed null and unwanted data and extracted relevant data for further processing. As an overview, the dataset contained 515,000 reviews of 1,493 European luxury hotels. These hotels are from 6 different cities from 6 European countries. Reviewers of these hotels are of 226 different nationalities. So the next question you may ask is, why focus on London? Simple. London makes up the most reviews in this dataset, indicating that it is the most popular European city on Booking.com. We also see that in terms of percentage of negative reviews, London has the highest one at 77%, implying that there is a big room for making improvements. Therefore, our further analysis zooms into the London hotel data for a total of 400 hotels.
So the first question come to mind will be that where serves a good location for our hotel? Here we used a bubble map chart to combine the geographic information of London hotels with both their average score and the number of reviews. We consider these 2 factors to be influential because the hotel average score is the ranking of the customer satisfaction, while the number of reviews ranks the popularity of the hotel. Thus, for these 2 factors, we use the bubble size to indicate the amount of feedback and a color hue bar ranging from red to blue to indicate the average ratings by the guests. And here is the map we found. We can separate it mainly into 2 parts. The first is the hotels situated around Soho or those not distant from river Thames. They received a bad average score as there are more blue dots, which implies that Soho is a satisfying location for hotel construction, but also concentrated competitions as well. Most of their bubble size are relatively small, which might imply less bookings. The 2 possibilities might be the properties indeed are not able to maximize the bookings, or generally small property size, so that even they are able to maximize capacity, naturally they will have less number of bookings. The second part are those hotels on the north of the Hyde Park. They have received a higher number of feedbacks, which might imply more visitors, but on average a lower reviewer score. This indicates an opportunity for us to build top quality hotels in this area if chosen carefully. And this all for chart 1. I remember and will go on for the next.
The second area in which we look at is the keywords of the positive and negative reviews of hotel guests. These will be essential in helping decision makers understand the preferences of their consumers and thus aligning their services to the needs of the general hotel guests. So what has been done is the use of a word cloud that captures the most common words used through size dimensions and colors to differentiate them between negative or positive words. On the following word cloud, the red coded words represents words from negative reviews, while the green are words of the positive reviews. The intensity of the colors reflect the average score rating found on the particular review being given. From the following diagram, factors attributing to top keywords are due to having a great location and hospitable service, while words such as friendly staff contributed towards a high average score. On the contrary, factors such as less spacious living area and poor service contributes to a bad rating. Furthermore, amenities like air condition also seem like an important consideration of hotel guests. All in all, the words identified in both the positive and negative reviews serve as an important consideration for the hotel's operations and management.
For the third graph, we have a scatter plot with trend line to help us understand that is there any relationship between seasons or even different time in the year and average scores that are given by the reviewers in London? Given that we have 2 years of data, we decided to use a time series model to analyze the potential relationship. On the bottom left, you can see our graph with average score on the y-axis and time on x. The black dots represent the actual value from the dataset, and the line with darker blue representing the trend calculated based on our model. We also provided the confidence intervals of our model by showing them on the graph using a lighter blue. In addition to that, we included the time after August 2017 so that we can see a prediction of the relationship. We also show the weekly and yearly plots on the right. As a conclusion, we can see that there is a dip during summertime and increase as much as 6% in average point during the winter. And this could be a good reference for the management so that they can have different strategies for different seasons. For example, the hotels can hire some temporary staff or provide special training courses for the employees during the peak seasons. In wintertime, hotel can probably free some resources for cost saving if they're not doing so well financially.
In conclusion, the region around Soho and River Thames are extremely good areas to construct the hotel amid the fierce competition. That being said, Hyde Park North is a location worth considering. All in all, the hotel location, room size, and staff services are key for guest satisfaction. With them, it ensures high satisfaction score. Additionally, services provided based on seasonality, where amenities such as air condition during the summer does affect the ratings too. Thank you for listening.